the high-flying acrobatic athletes you'll see in Sochi. You may ask, is this the Olympics or the X Games? Featuring 10 snowboarding events and 10 freestyle skiing events, all originating in ESPN's 18-year-old extreme sports competition.
As those sports started to get more developed, more athletes started to participate, just the overall audience grew and grew and grew, and eventually it was hard for, obviously, the Olympics not to take a look at adding those to the overall content mix that they were producing.
So why did the Olympics add all these extreme events? The answer is simple. They needed to attract a younger audience.
You know, back in the 90s, some of the audiences were skewing a little bit older, so they brought snowboarding in the late 90s. That gave them Shaun White 4 years later, and they really did end up seeing a benefit. They get into that sweet spot of viewership, you know, those 18 to 34-year-old males.
Two-time Winter X Games champion skier Nick Goepper is about to make his Olympic debut.
The Olympics, to be honest, you know, some of the sports are fairly boring and not that fun to watch, so bringing in some fresh new, you know, talent and new sports like free skiing and snowboarding is cool.
Kelly Clark has won gold in both the Olympics and the X Games.
You know, people are out on the weekends skiing and snowboarding with their families. And I think as far as Winter Olympic sports go, they're some of the most relatable sports out there.
Some athletes, like Shaun White, decided to skip the X Games this year to prepare for Sochi. But X Games organizers say scheduling conflicts every 4 years are a small price to pay as they continue to innovate on the worldwide sports stage. Haven DALEY, Associated Press, Aspen, Colorado.